There are two types of loops in almost all programming languages. One is the while loop, other is the for loop. We will be exploring the while loop in detail in this lecture. The primary difference between for loop and while loop is that you can execute a specific block of code for an unknown period of time as long as the given condition is true. For loop only runs for a specific period and stops. The case is different with the while loop, however. There is also a downside to this, however. If your condition isn't specified properly, keeping into account the requisites of your program, the block code under the loop may keep on running till infinity, which is something you don't want, to be very honest. Here is the syntax of the while loop. While and then the condition. There are no brackets over here. The block code which will be executed after the condition is satisfied or the condition is true will be indented to show that it is a specific block altogether. Let us take a look at an incredibly simple example of the while loop. Let's say your professor comes up and asks you to write a program that returns the divisor of a number inputted by him. The divisor in this case is the number which successfully divides the number inputted by the user. Now, other than 1 and the number itself, we want to take a look at how many possible divisors of the number inputted there are. So, our program in Python would go like this: A int input. In this case, the input coming is a string and then it is converted into an integer and stored in A. And then we are declaring our divisor starting from 2. Now this is the while loop. This basically checks that the number dividing the number inputted is less than the number itself, because it would not make any sense if the divisor is greater than the number itself. Now in this if condition, we basically check whether the number is being successfully divided, that is the remainder is 0, for which we are using the modulo operator. Now if this is successful, the number would be printed using this print statement and then it is incremented. If it is not successful, the divisor is incremented and it moves on to the next value, and the loop keeps on going till the time that the divisor is less than the number itself. Now let's see how this works. Alright, let me see. Yeah, this is the code here. Let's run it. Now let's enter a number, suppose 60. Now all the possible divisors have been listed. 2 is a divisor, 3 is a divisor, 4 is a divisor, and so on. This is an incredibly simple example of the while loop.